Okay. Let's try this one more time. I am, hold on. Okay. Let's see if I can get this. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. This has just been a little bit crazy. Thanks for bearing with me for the last 15 minutes. I guess technology is not trying to be on my side today. Okay, we're still going to do this. We're going to get this done. I have already posted on my page in the videos where we go slide by slide for the webinar that Pilot Pen just so graciously put together for us so we can be informed. Hold on. Trying to get people on. I have one on. Currently, somebody jumped on with me. You guys comment once you're on. I'm going to let this go a few minutes just because everything's a little kooky right now. Dashboard. I'm trying to figure out. Leave the page. Okay. I'm not leaving you guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. Oh, goodness. Discussion. So, see if people can see that. Okay, let's go back. We are working on it, folks. Oh, bless us. Bless us. Okay, guys, if for some reason people still aren't able to get on and see this live, you guys can play it back. No big deal. Let me send this out real fast. Try and get that going. Okay. Send it. Let me get over here. I know. Zoom Studio. All right, guys, hold on. Just bear with me real quick. I had like 8 or 10 of you guys on here, and then I had to switch to a different one, and just kooky. Just kooky. Okay. Almost got it, guys. Okay. We've now been on here for approximately 7 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and get started. That way we can at least have a little playback for you, and you guys can still see real time some of the items that we want to discuss. Okay, like I said, on my page, you'll already see the YouTube video that I posted this afternoon around noon that will discuss all of the different things we're going to discuss currently, but I'm going to show you the pins while I kind of talk about it a little bit. Okay, so we are going to blast off here. I know you guys have plenty to get going. Okay, so we're going to start off with our new and our best of 2020. So our G2 pin tubs, okay, we talked about those earlier in the webinar, and the pin tubs are selling extremely well, great for schools, colleges, anything of that sort, anything to put on your front desk where people can just grab and go. We have them for a great price point. If you're interested in any of that, just give me a call or shoot me an email. I'll get you the pricing and all the info for that, okay? We also have, so our G2, I just want to talk about that pin for just a second. Our G2 is our #1 sold pin in the entire United States. So not just for Pilot, it is the #1 sold pin in the entire United States, whether it's from any different company. It's #1, baby. The G2, okay? So you guys can see it. All your customers are already going out there to Office Depot, Office Max. We're already purchasing it. And for the same price, you guys can get this and promote their business at the same time. Why would they not spend the same money with you as they are Office Depot and Office Max? So no worries there. Then we're going to move on to the Precise. Okay, this is just one of the Precises that we have. And I'm pulling from our little pin kit that has our 5 top selling pins. And if you guys need this, then you just shoot me an email and shoot me your shipper number, and I will go ahead and set it up for you to get a sample of this. All right. So this is just one of our Precises. So you can see we have another one. This is our Precise V5 permanent marker, and this is going to be in the colors. Okay, we launched these this year. So here's just a couple of the colors, either ones that I keep at my house inside because I like the colors. But these are just a couple of them. You can see. I'm trying to show you the logo on the pin cap. There we go. Okay, so you have the ability right there to do your logoing. Your Precise, excuse me, still right here, so you guys can just see the imprint area as we go on. All right, so lots of fun, different, and you can do different styles. You can do ultra fine. You can also do a bolder ink if you would like to as well. Kind of mix it up however you want to go. The friction clicker. Everyone loves this guy, or the friction, any type of friction. Everyone loves it. Something really nice and different. So it shows you on there. This is the only pin that works with the Rocket Books as well. Everyone always asks what kind of pin you need for that. That's what this one is utilized for. Okay, this is the one that InStep did, obviously. But the friction pen, it's an erasable ink. It's really great. Okay. It's really great as far as being able to erase items. Sorry, I'm still getting messages in. I've got some people still waiting in the other webinar that I've gotten messed up. Okay. Friction pen. This is not an actual eraser here at the end that you see. It's actually just going to be the friction that you apply that will erase the ink because it is a thermal ink that we use in our frictions. So just to show you guys just a little demonstration. Okay, I've got my little mouse pad, or I've got my little writing pad. Okay, I'm going to kind of zoom in a little bit and see. So I'm pressing down firmly. That way it gets rid of the ink. And ta-da, so you've got an erasable pen. Now, if you, for some reason, need this ink to come back, you can even sell it as like an invisible ink if you wanted. So because we erased it and used the friction, it's the heat that gets it gone because of the thermal ink. If I wanted this to reappear, I could stick it back in my freezer and you would be able to see that K that I just wrote on my pad here in a little while, okay? We offer it in the friction clicker. We have also the friction pen. If you wanted just a regular pen cap, we have that available, and then we have the friction highlighter available in yellow and blue, okay? Again, really good for colleges. I wish that I would have known about that pen in college. It would have been very helpful. Okay, moving on. We have we'll go over the B2Ps. You guys, the B2Ps are still on special currently, okay? Our recycled content pens is still part of our first quarter special, okay? 20% off, and then these are the pens that will qualify for that. All right, so you have your B2P, which is going to be your bottle to pen, your recycled water bottle pens. These are fantastic. Great for the economy. Got a couple of styles in here I'll show you. Okay, I have a bunch of purple here that are out because that's my favorite color, so I always write with that. So you've got your full custom wrap that you have the ability to utilize, and then you also have your pad print on your clip. So if you can see that, I'm trying to get a nice zoom on there so you can see it. Okay, here is your original B2P that we did. So it's going to write in your regular blue and your blacks. And then these are the B2P colors. So that one is your clear with your black. Really nice pieces. We have our G Knockout still on special. Our Precise Gels, which I do love this guy. Here's one of our Precise Gels. It looks kind of similar to the G2. Okay, but as you can see, Precise. We have that in several different colors. And then we have our, the G-Knock, the B2Ps, the Precise, and our Rex Grips. So those are all going to be on your special. If you need this flyer, you need this information, shoot me an email, kelsey@instepmarketing.com. And as soon as you shoot me an email, I will give you the link for the flyer or whatever you need me to do for that. Okay. All right, Acro balls. These are my babies. Okay, I write with Acroball. If you go and dig in my purse currently, you will just find a slew of Acro balls. Okay, we can do our 4-color process, you guys. These are awesome. Speaking of that, we're going to scroll down and kind of talk about that as well. Just remember, there are no run charges on any of our UV and full color printing. Really big deal, okay? So we do have that availability with almost, like, especially our top 5 slime pens that we're discussing currently. Trying to see if I have any others that have the full color splash here. Let me see. Here's a G2 with your full color example. Okay. Awesome. And these all have the full colors as well on this guy. And remember, with your G2s, whatever color your grip is what the ink is going to write in. All right, nice little roller ball for you with our Acro balls. That's why this is kind of more so my go-to. Doesn't smear. I'm always on the move. I'm very quick and fast, the Acro ball. So when I write it, I'm not gonna have to worry about if I stick it directly in my purse or an outside pocket, it's not gonna smear. So that's another reason I'm a big Acro ball girl. Okay. We also have some different social responsibility with our community and our environment. We work on a couple of different programs and stuff. So a couple of different ones you'll see in the webinar. If you go back and look at my original link, you'll be able to see different ones like our pilot pin, breast cancer awareness. So our Acroball, we do have that in breast cancer pink, and it has the actual breast cancer awareness ribbon on there. So you guys can still utilize that for your breast cancer awareness programs. We have all of the Be Green stuff going on currently. Okay, again, we're trying to be very good with the economy, making sure everyone is eco-friendly and happy and recyclable and all that fun stuff. So we do have that available too. Our G2 Overachievers Grant, you guys can, again, check out that link and it'll tell you more about that information that we utilize that for. About that, so since we have the G2, that was the #1 sold pen in the United States. We also went ahead and brought out the G2 pen stylus. These are just a couple of the show you. Let's see. These are just a couple of the ones to show you. All right. We have the pen stylus. It's going to be attached to the very back side. Okay. And in order to work this one, we have it in the clicker as well. So you click it on and then use your, click it off. Okay. So really great for teachers, schools, anything that is utilizing a touch screen, helps keep your fingerprints off of it. Anything like that is wonderful to use. I mean, even my Chick-fil-A people that are out there taking orders sit there and use their stylus. So you can utilize it in so many different ways while still enjoying the #1 sold pen in the entire United States. So that's always wonderful. Handwritten notes, they do not go out of style, especially right now with everyone with the coronavirus. It is really nice to receive a handwritten note from somebody saying, you know, checking in on you. How are you doing? Making sure that you are okay during this time. So again, why not go ahead and prove that the power is in the pen, letting people know that you care, okay? Also, pens are a great gift. Our fine writing. So I'm going to show you guys some of our fine writing. We are ranked #1 on Amazon for our fine writing pens. So we have everything from our Metropolitan collection to our Animal collection, our Retro Pop collection. They start as low as about $19.99 to $20. So that way you guys can utilize those. They come in a really wonderful packaging. It's going to have this box as well as on the inside, it's got the nice little case it comes in. So your pen, I'm just going to pull one of mine out of my case so you guys can see it. And then we also have our Axiom pens too. That is part of our fine writing as well. All right, I'm just going to, again, I'm going to pull purple because that's my thing. It's my jam. All right, so you guys can see that it would come nicely packaged just like this. All right, perfect. Let's slide that back in here. Now, I'm going to show you guys some different ones. We have the ability to do a roller ball, to do your fountain, kind of customize it to however you want to do it for your fine writing utensils. So again, these are going to be, these three over here are going to be your Metropolitan collection. These over here are your Retro Pop collection. And whatever pattern you see here, accordance to the color, it will come like that. You can't do polka dots with the teal. However you see it here is how it's going to come. Okay, and then you have your animal print, and then our animal print, we also do the mechanical pencil as well as the pin sets too, great for Christmas time, you guys, and then also the Friction LX, so a fine writing version of the Friction. So just like I showed you guys with the Friction clicker, you click it here, and then it's going to still state right here that it is the Friction. So then you're going to just write, turn it around, unscrew the top, use the Friction applied to erase your thermal ink that you just wrote with. Okay. All right. So you have like, I think about $27, $28. And then you guys have your animal print, your Metropolitan, your Retro Pop. Okay. These are great. Anyone that's signing for their first home, it's a nice little gift. Great for bankers, great for real estate. Any corporate folks that will give out nice gifts towards the end of the year. It's always a keepsake. Everyone's always writing with the utensil no matter what. If you work from home, you're a stay-at-home mom, you got to write a grocery list, you're still going to use a pen. Okay, so it's still utilized in everyday use for every single person out there. You guys just have to show that we have the power to keep it up with Pilot. All right. So we have, like I said, in most of our pens, you have the ability to change up the point size. If you're one that likes to write in 0.5, I mean, that's great. It's really nice fine point. And then if you like your original, the number one sold is the G2's 0.7. That's the one that most people lean towards. But again, if you want to do a 0.09, that's whatever you want to do. Whatever makes you happy, but we have the options for everybody. Okay. Again, we have the styles that fit every industry, every event, school, and or occasions. Okay. And also, we are not suffering from any of the tariff stuff that has happened. And then also with this coronavirus and whatnot, I hate even using that word right now. But with this fun little virus we have going on, we're still okay because we're a Japanese-made company. So none of our stuff is coming from China. We are good to go. So you don't have to worry about that. Business as usual for us. All right. No run charges on our UV full color printing. Okay. Number one thing you guys should do, self-promo. Okay. If you guys do this self-promo, you get put on EQP for all your orders for the rest of 2020. It's a big deal. You'll make that money right back up, I promise you. Okay, so for your self-promo, all you have to do, you're 20% less EQP. You only have to do half of the minimum. And then I'm going to go ahead and splurge for your one color setup. No problem, all right? You're going to have, you can choose it, you can choose it on any of the Pilot pens that you would like to. Excuse me. So you guys can pick anything that you want, any of the pens. The G2 is about to be the second quarter special. So the recycled content pens is your current special for your 20% off. Okay, this expires March 31st. So go in and utilize it now while you still can, okay? Again, I can send you the information. So I have the promo code here. You let me know if you need it. So again, our G2, number one sold pen in the United States. It will be on promotions starting for the second quarter. And again, as soon as I have that flyer, I will shoot it out to you guys so you'll have it. Do the self-promo. It's a wonderful incentive. If you do the G2, you'll have to do 100 pens. I think the total of your bill is less than $100, guys. So it's a no-brainer. All right? Okay. I think that pretty much. So sorry for all of the technical difficulties. You guys should be able to stream this now. So just give me a holler, put it in the comments, shoot me an email, give me a call, and I can hook you up with everything else. I think that pretty much covers it. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye.